Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another coffee talk. The talks where I give you an interesting topic in the time it takes to drink a cup of coffee. So grab your coffee, make sure it's hot. And if you're not a coffee drinker, perhaps a nice fruity smoothie is more of what you have in mind. Either way, let's sit back and get into today's topic, which is Black women and settling. Exhibit A, Naia Jaxn. So let's sit back and drink this coffee. Naia Jaxn is the now ex-wife of influencer and self-appointed relationship guru Derrick Jaxn. And she was a classic case of a Black woman who was settling. Naia met her ex-husband Derrick Jaxn when she was 19 years old while they were both attending Tuskegee, a historically Black college in Tuskegee, Alabama. Now, their meeting happened 3 weeks after she had been assaulted at a party, and she didn't tell anyone about it. I don't really think that Naia thought of herself as being good enough for Derrick. I think she was still under the trauma of the assault that had happened. And because of that, throughout their relationship, from them dating to them moving in together and living together and then becoming engaged and getting married, she accepted this man cheating the entire time. She allowed Derrick to manipulate her, to make her think that she wasn't good enough. She went so far as to watch videos of him with other women and try to imitate that same behavior with him for it to be nothing in his eyes. And I truly believe that if he had not filed for divorce and went through with the divorce from her, that she would still be with him. Because you see, she filed before and then she rescinded her divorce and went back to this nonsense. And here's the kicker. Until he was exposed as a cheater, many of his followers didn't even know that he was married, that he had a wife. Yet and still, she was the one behind the Derrick Jaxn name, who was doing the customer service, putting his team together, making sure his branding was right, doing all of this for this husband who was totally disrespecting her and cheating on her nonstop. She thought she was upgrading because being Derrick Jaxn's wife gave her access, gave her glam, gave her access to wealth and things she wasn't used to. But she was settling. She was settling for a narcissistic man who continued to cheat on her and manipulated the situation because he knew that she wouldn't leave him. And why wouldn't she leave him? Because this was a soul tie situation for her. She was soul tied to this man. And if you don't know what a soul tie is a spiritual connection between two people. It is an intense connection that binds them together physically, mentally, and spiritually. Sometimes a soul tie is like a drug, but not a good one. Now, Naia is on the road to her healing, but during the relationship and during the marriage, when she was with her ex-husband, she was the submissive, stay-at-home wife, taking care of the kids, doing all of the things that he said that he wanted. Yet and still, this man's eye was continuously roaming, and she was continuously settling for this bad behavior that was not going to change. I think that she thought that she could change her husband through her prayers, through her actions, through whatever. But she continued to settle for the bad behavior. She continued to settle for a man who was cheating on her, to settle for a man who disrespected her, who had no respect for her. He brought women into the bed that they shared. Now, I know Naia was looking crazy to all of us when she was out there with her bonnet, what she called the helmet of righteousness or salvation, and she was out there doing her praise dances with her sword. But I honestly think that this was a woman who was literally holding on to her sanity by the grace of God. And I believe that she honestly thought she was fighting for a marriage that was worth keeping. Even though we now know she knew this man was cheating the entire time. He was pulling no game on anybody. So now the question we want to know is, why would she stay all that time with this man who she knew was cheating, knew was potentially exposing her to STDs, who was getting her pregnant by the mere fact that she admitted she had 3 pregnancies that she terminated before she actually had her first child with him. She settled for half a man. She settled for a man who did not truly love her. Derrick Jaxn was with Derrick from age 19 until 33. That is 14 years of her life. That is almost half her life. And it is the majority of her adult life. She has only been with this man for the last 14 years. He's the only one who's known her, if you get my drift. And she did not get what she deserved. She did not get what she signed up for. But I'm glad to see she's taking accountability in the fact that she settled for this. And she's getting her healing. And I don't think that she's going to settle again. Now, Naia has done a 2-part interview that I invite everyone to go take a listen to on the YouTube channel Dear Future Wifey, and I will leave obviously the link to that channel down in the description of this video. But as a side note, I'd like to say that her divorce is not actually final yet. So let us pray that as Naia is in her healing, that her divorce goes through and that she is finally rid of this dusty man she has settled for the last 14 years. Anyway, guys, that is it for this coffee talk on Black women and settling and Exhibit A, Naia Jaxn. I will be doing a Exhibit B for you guys coming up soon on our girl Gabrielle Union and her 50-50 situation going on. But in the meantime, I'm about to get out of here, you guys, and I am going to go and get myself another cup of coffee, of course, and start getting my notes together for the next coffee talk for you guys. And in the meantime, if you are not already subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you get to know about all of these little coffee talk topics that I put out. I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to follow me on all my other social media. And until the next time, I offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side. Leave me a comment down in the comment section and let me know what you think about this. I will definitely be talking about this in a upcoming live stream. I'll see you guys later. I'm out.